Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, shalom to my Akim, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the sonic captivity. This is Brother Kawak coming at you with another lesson. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. And today's topic is going to be about, this recent trend, all right, that I've noticed that these worldly podcasters / debaters or whatever the frick, they apparently made it their duty to go and debate Israelites for some unknown reason, as if this is the new collective thing that they need, that they have.
Can I ask you a question? Hold on, wait a minute. Is it a problem?
It's lucky that it's like as if this is the new collective thing that they have to be doing. All right. So initially, it was already about vocab Malone. Vocab Malone was the go-to retard that would go and debate Israelites, and even then he would lose 9 times out of 10 unless he brought out some sort of demonic unless he basically like tries to spin the narrative in his snake type ways. All right, in the few times that he did confound certain Israelites that also weren't studied, but yet they still allowed themselves to engage in the debates, which, by the way, call them MANASHAH, because I wasn't thinking about this. And that's the thing. Like, what's sucking? You just stick to the thing. Where is it? Okay, Titus chapter 3 verse 9, but avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. All right, so we should strive to, we should seek to not engage in these sort of debates, but yet you have these Israelite groups, camps that are willing or make it their whole brand to debate people. All right, and it's funny because they may say that we actually hope to wake the other person up, but in actuality, no one debates in modern time. They're not about convincing the other. It's really just like a grand spectacle just to have these two quote unquote learned titans go against each other, as if it's like a gladiator match. It's not about two people actually coming in like as for examples two people having a honest debate is like which phone is better, Apple or Android, and one side gives their points, and then the other side gives their points, and then they say, okay, you know what, Android is better, so from now on we're not gonna buy Apple, which, by the way, Android is objectively better than Apple. These people at Apple have been scamming people for the longest time. If you have an Apple, you are getting scammed. Slock it. Anyway, but continuing on, this is basically the thing where nobody actually cares about the truth. All they care about is, can their side wiggle? Even the audiences only care about, can their side snake their way to basically making the opposing side look dumb or look wrong. All right, it's not about what is objectively and logically true. And this, I don't even remember if I did it. I think I did. Yeah, I did do a video on him before, where he is always he's always debating these women and stuff like that on why they shouldn't be doing OnlyFans and stuff like that. And he uses all logic, nothing but logic. in the few times I've seen him, like I'm like, yeah, I can agree for the most part, except anytime when he talks about the Bible, it's like, what the this man clearly does not know what the hell he's talking about. So for him to go in here, and he titles his video "Coolly Defeats More Israelites." He didn't even defeat the first Israelite that he debated. All right, it's basically him using the fact that they're on his platform in order to interrupt them, saying, "Hey, this is my thing," and whatnot. But as per what the comments said, because I didn't watch the whole thing, I only watched bits and pieces of it from what I've seen other brothers' channels review. All right, so yeah, basically this dude is just. Oh yeah, also from what I did see, he's basically like saying, "You really think that God really is going to do X, Y, and Z," and trying to appeal to people's he's constantly trying to appeal to people's emotions rather than addressing the actual scriptures that the Israelites bring out to him and show him. Like they show him that you are objectively wrong in this. Look at this, and then he just ignores it and he just keeps on going. He jumps to somewhere else and then asks a question. They answer it, they destroy him, and then he's like, "Oh well, emotion, stuff like that." He never addresses it. And even the people in his comments, this is his comment section, all right, even they can say that he's not debating honestly. Number one, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's being emotional, which is ironic. As they said, they're saying that he's usually very logical when it comes to his debates with women, but he can debate a woman logically, but he can't debate another man with logic, because that's all he does, and that's basically a coward that's a coward tactic that dishonest people do. If they can't rationally explain their side, or if they have no actual points, then all they do is try to pull at some sort of heartstrings and emotion in order to have some sort of victory, or in order to make the opposing side back off. When that doesn't work, obviously it goes and devolves into just something that is just dumb and unproductive, which is why this debate over here was very incredibly just a waste of time. All right, this especially him more, especially this guy. This was a complete waste of time for them to do. Like nothing came out of this. All it did was make him look bad. But I guess he made money out of it, so he doesn't care. All right. Anyway, continuing on. That's a good comment as well. But yeah, so yeah, he does not know anything about the Bible. Anyway, aside from him, all right, there was also this other streamer called Sneeko that got into a debate with Israelites as well. And I don't know too much about Sneeko. All I know is that he's I don't know, he's a Muslim or something like that. And that's funny because it's funny because like he's following a Muslim thing, which Islam is so full, has so many things wrong with it, like the fact that Muhammad, he literally said, "If I'm a false prophet, may God cut off my aorta or whatever." And then when he, in the account that he died, I forgot which thing it was because I don't freaking remember this stuff, but in the account when he died, he said when he was poisoned, he said, "I feel like my aorta was cut off." And that's already just like, if he was, let's just say if he was an actual prophet, why would the Lord make him say something like that? All right, it's clear that the Lord made him say something like that in order to show that this man was a false prophet. And on top of that, while Muhammad was alive, he told his followers, do not turn the Quran into a book. All right. And after he died, his followers turned it into a book without him being able to say, no, I don't approve, or yes, I approve, do this, that, and third. All right. So basically, the fact that Islam is still out and about right now is precise. It's not even because of Muhammad, but it's because of his followers. His followers were the one that went against his wishes and kept Islam going. All right. So this dude, and as well as these other people and whatnot, are following a religion that was intended by the creator to die off after one or two lifetimes. And it's here today simply because of these overzealous followers that basically disobeyed their leader's wishes. All right. Anyway, so Sneeko is over here talking about this. This brother made a great lesson. I'm gonna link it in the description. This brother does a great lesson in proving him wrong. All right. And funnily enough, let me get this right quick. Did I read this? Let me get this first, and then I'll go with this. Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 2. Thus speaketh YAHAWAH of Israel, saying, write thee all the words I have spoken unto thee in a book. So if it was important, all right. By the way, this is another contradiction to the Islamic faith. Okay, if the things that were being said were important, if the whole Islamic faith, and by the way, the Muslims say that the Bible is an important book, by the way, or you should reference it as well. I don't fucking remember the exact wording, but anyway, the Bible is important to them as well, or so they say. And then when Yahweh says something, okay, he says, write all the words I have spoken to you in a book. It should be written down. Okay, he didn't say don't write it down, only memorize the stuff. Okay, he says to write it down. And then so-called prophet Muhammad, all right, he said don't write it in a book. All right, so already a contradiction, as well as showing that he's not of the Lord. All right, he's not following the same God that these people claim to follow. All right, so yeah, I honestly, this is kind of just spiteful. I only said all this just to spite this one dude. I really do not like him, but yeah, as I said before, in the debate that they were talking about is the Most High Yahweh a so-called black man, or does he look like a so-called black man? He goes into it. I don't need to go into it myself, but yes, that is a thing that he does break down. Okay, and yes, the Lord is a so-called, or does look like a so-called black man, as is Yahawashi. Anyway, continuing on, Matthew 22 verse 29. Yahawashi answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of Yahweh. And this is the thing. You have these people that choose to have these debates, all right, not while they're uneducated, all right. They don't know what's actually in the scriptures. They don't know the actual familiarity of Yahweh, but yet they chose to put themselves in such a position to make themselves look so dumb. Like it's an actual dumb thing. They look dumb debating people whose job it is to know the scriptures front to back. Like it's not that hard to it's like it's not a wise thing to do in terms of keeping up your image of, oh, I'm knowledgeable, I'm smart, and stuff like that. Like these people are, or these streamers, I'll say these streamers, okay, are basically known for being like they're not supposed to be proper role models. They're just a bunch of like man children, adults that say and do a bunch of like dumb shit and blow their money on stuff which gives a bad image for the youth of today. These youth of today look at these people and they want to be these people, and it's like there's no proper morals with these people. All right, like these people just do whatever they want. It's just like a different subsection of retardation to follow. All right, so yeah, that's basically it. I just thought it was very strange, but Yahawadah, this is I guess the gateway to more and more of the demonizing, or slightly more importantly, let me get this. Amos chapter 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And as this word is being brought out more and more to the forefront, okay, if down the line there's going to be even more people, because I don't even know if these are the only two people that I know of. There might be more. There may be more coming on the way, and as a result of this constant debates with Israelites and these modern dumbasses, all right, as a result of that, they might say, okay, well, we don't want this on YouTube anymore, we're going to take this out, we don't want this on Twitch, we don't want this on whatever other channels that they're having, to the point where it's just, okay, well, they just don't want the Bible being read about in general, because there's so many people, okay, because even in this dude's thing, all right, there's a bunch of people, non-Israelites, all right, that were basically agreeing with, there were a bunch of non-Israelites agreeing with the Israelites, saying whatever this Cooley, you don't know what you're talking about, you should not be debating them, like stay in your lane, only debate women and stuff like that. And I don't know, I guess this dude has his freaking ego hurt, all right, because he's still being just straight up stupid. He's still doing this. He's making himself look even dumber. All right, look at this. How many all right, so one video, where is it? 2, bro did not destroy anything. There's one more, at least one more that I know of. Yeah, it was a very first there was a very first one. It's probably on another channel, but whatever. So yeah, or maybe he's stopping. Maybe he's stopping. Who knows? Regardless, this is the thing that he's chosen to do, which I believe is very foolish. But aside from that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'Shem Yahawashi, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Abad Babal, and Shalom.